magandang gabi po sa ating lahat at ako po ay excited ngayong gabi na maibahagi po sa inyo ang kahalagahan po ng leadership. So, ngayon po alam natin na nalalapit na po ang Pasko at gusto ko pong ipaalala sa atin ang pag-asa na lagi pong binibigay sa atin ng Panginoon na ngayon kahit hindi po tayo magkakasama ay meron pa rin pong mga opportunity, may mga kaparaanan para po makausap at makapiling natin yung mga mahal natin sa buhay. Ayan, so nandito po ako sa office namin. Pasensya na po sa mga background music, mga background noise. Nandito po ako sa aming office. So ngayon po, we will talk about the importance of leadership. Okay, so upon my research, ito po yung pinaka nagustuhan ko po na nabasa ko about the importance of leadership. So, leaders and their leadership skills play an important role in the growth of any organization. So, it is the process of influencing the behavior of people in a manner that they strive willingly and enthusiastically towards the achievement of group of objectives. Yan. So, we all know or balang araw, alam natin na karamihan sa mga trabaho, karamihan ay pwedeng mapalitan ng machines. Pero, ang pagmamanage or ang isang leader ay palaging kakailanganin kahit saan man. Kasi you will have the machine, pero if you don't know how to use it for a specific objective, it will become useless. So, a leader will always be in demand. That is why I'm very excited to share with you the importance of leadership. So, I have 3 points, 3 puntos para ma-summarize lang. Ang una po ay to become a leader, you must study or gain knowledge in your industry, no? Because you cannot be a leader of something that you know nothing about. So, to enhance, what is the importance? Bakit natin kailangan mag-aral? Bakit natin kailangan pag-aralan yung industry? Kung paano natin ililid yung tao dito sa industry na to. Number 1 is, it is to enhance our problem-solving skills. So, by studying, by gaining knowledge, it will enhance our problem-solving skills. Every day po, kahit saang organization or sa trabaho natin, meron po tayo laging bago. Meron po laging bagong problema na pwede nating ma-encounter. And what is the significance? Paano ba makakatulong na tayo ay maalam sa ating industry? It will not only help us solve the problem, but it will help us to solve the problem fast. So, iyon po ang mahalaga kasi ang time, alam natin, isa yung mahalagang resource para po sa ating mga ina-achieve na goals, sa ating mga trabaho. And the next one is, ano ba yung kahalagahan ng pag-aaral at pag-gain ng knowledge sa ating industry? The second one is, it will reveal our expectations. And what do I mean by revealing your expectations? Kasi diba kapag knowledgeable ka doon sa project na gusto mong i-achieve, magkakaroon ka ng expectations, magkakaroon ka ng goals, magkakaroon ka ng short-term and long-term goals. And by having those goals, you will easily identify yung resources na kakailanganin mo to achieve that goal. Ano bang ilang tao ba yung kailangan ko? sinong tao ba ang mga kailangan ko, anong mga gamit ang kakailanganin ko, magkano ang magagastos ko. Lahat ito maipe-prepare natin ng maayos if we become aware of our expectations, of our goals. And at the same time, when we have that expectation for our goals, we will easily monitor the performance of our team and ourselves. And mahalagang bagay yun na mamomonitor natin yung performance, yung facing, yung oras kung paano ba nila natatapos yung isang task. Because by that, through that observation, malalaman natin kung maa-achieve ba natin itong goal na ito by this period. Sa gantong number ng tao, enough ba to para ma-achieve natin itong ating deadline. So mahalaga po, ito ang kahalagahan ng pag-aaral natin, pag-gain ng knowledge natin dito sa ating industriya. So another thing is the third one is how does studying and gaining knowledge in our industry can help us. So the third point is it will gain respect from our people. So 'di ba tayo po, we know that people do not follow a leader they do not respect. Not because they are rebellious, hindi dahil natural silang rebellious, pero ito yung natural na response ng mga tao when it comes to a leader who is not knowledgeable sa kanyang ginagawa. Hindi sila magiging willing na sumunod dito because they are unaware, they are unsure of their future. Parang maganda ba talaga yung magiging outcome namin? Baka naman pag ginawa ko to, mali naman ang ginagawa ko, at the end of the day, mapagalitan lang ako. So, yun yung nagiging pwedeng basis kung bakit nahihirapan yung mga tao na hindi sundin ang leader na wala silang respeto. And we know that respect is earned. We should earn the respect as a leader. Yung shouting, yung paninigaw, yung pananakot sa ating mga team members, hindi siya nakakapag-earn ng respect. Pero hindi natin alam na kapag halimbawa ikaw ay isang leader and you are fond of shouting at your people, you can expect na yung mga quality ng kanilang trabaho ay hindi ganong kaganda, hindi ma-meet yung expectation mo, pero by being knowledgeable in what you do can actually earn the respect of your team. So paano ba nakakatulong? Bakit ba kailangan ang team member natin inirerespeto din tayo, at bakit mas mahalaga ang respeto nila kaysa yung matakot sila? Ito ay mahalaga dahil kapag malayo ka, kapag ikaw ay wala dun sa workplace mo, meron kang confidence na yung team mo ay ginagawa ng maayos ang kanilang trabaho kasi nga nire-respeto ka nila, and which will result to a fast and above satisfactory result of their product, of the project. Kasi nga, bakit ko nasabing fast? Kasi kahit ikaw, wala ka dun halimbawa sa office kung nasaan yung mga team member mo, kung wala ka dun, alam mo na kaya nilang gawin yung trabaho nila, which means na pwede kang gumawa ng ibang trabaho. As a leader, pwede kang kung sa construction, katulad po ng aking trabaho, pwede akong mag-site visit. At the same time, I know that my team is doing their job in the office. Parang hindi ko na kailangan pang bantayan. So, nagiging productive ako, nagiging nasave ko yung time ko, and at the same time yung energy ko. And you can trust them na they can produce a good quality of work. So ayan, ito po ang first point natin is to first tip when it comes to leadership is to study and gain knowledge about your industry. So the second point is also an important point po when it comes to leadership. Ito po ay ang communication. As a leader, we must communicate properly. Bakit po ba? This is very critical in leadership. Magulong communication will result in number 1, maling resulta. Number 2, failed expectations. Number 3, pag-uulit ng trabaho. Pagsasayang ng resources, pagkasira ng relasyon sa ating mga team members. So, when we are giving instructions as a leader, when you are giving an instruction, kahit ba ito ay in person, email, or text, dapat masagot natin itong 5 katanungan. Ito ay what, where, when, who, and how. Bakit po? Sa what, ano ang gagawin? Ano yung gusto mong ipagawa? Ano yung gusto mong mangyari? Sa where, saan gagawin yung inutos mo? Saan kukunin ang supplies na kakailanganin para dito? When, kailan sisimulan ang trabaho at kailan ito dapat matapos? Who, sino ang gagawa? Sino ang kakausapin? Kanino makikipag-coordinate? How, paano gagawin? Kung iisipin, di ba parang matrabaho na kailangan ko pa bang ituro? Leader na ako. Kailangan ko pa bang ituro sa kanila lahat ng bagay na ito? Hindi ba dapat automatic na alam nila? Siyempre sa simula, kailangan nating ituro. Wala namang nagsisimula sa trabaho na alam na nila yung gagawin nila. Kung iisipin natin, talaga pong kailangan natin pagtiyagaan yung panahon na kailangan pa natin silang turuan ng step-by-step procedure. We must assume na they have zero knowledge para kapag naulit man yung problema na ito, alam na nila yung gagawin. Meron silang babasahin, meron silang reference kung ano yung pwede nilang gawin sa sitwasyon na to. And at the same time, pwede din nilang itong ituro sa kanilang katrabaho, sa kanilang kasama sa team. Makakasave ka ng oras sa ganito, makakasave ka ng energy, makakasave ka ng resources kasi yung tinuruan mo, kaya niya ring turuan yung iba. So, iyon ang kahalagahan ng open communication. Dapat kung may makita ka tayong mali, sa simula pa lang, sabihin na natin. Kung may nakita tayong maganda rin na i-acknowledge natin. So, dapat open ang communication. So, kung nakita ko na maganda yung ginagawa mo, yung tama yung ginagawa mo, okay, Miss Santos, gusto ko yung ginawa mo, na-appreciate ko. Kung meron mang nakikita ikaw na hindi magandang ginagawa dun sa trabaho, pwede mo rin siyang kausapin agad. Hindi mo na kailangan palipasin. Kaya ganun kahalaga ang open communication is you were free to tell that person kung paano siya mag-i-improve, and you were also free to tell that person kung maayos ba yung ginagawa niya sa kanyang trabaho para malaman niya na, ito yung dapat kong gawin. Hindi ko pala to dapat gawin. Okay. So, for the last point, ito, be accountable. Last tip to. Tip on being a leader. So, the last tip that I'm going to share with you is a leader must be accountable. This may sound a little harsh, but your team's failure actually reflects you as their leader. When you are the leader, whatever happens, whether it be good or bad, you are always accountable. A leader must be open to accepting his mistakes whenever someone in your team failed. So, kung sino man yun sa team mo, ang nag-fail, ang nagkamali, you must be accountable for their mistake. So, because knowing the problem will guide you in addressing the problem. Addressing the problem is a step to solving them. So, how does accountability helps in leadership? Accountability helps in leadership first because it will enhance your decision making skills. You will be careful in giving instructions because you know that whatever may be the result, you are accountable for that. It will build your courage. We know that every decision has risks, but when you are a leader, you should calculate your risks well. Hindi pwede yung risk lang na dahil alam mo lang na pwede itong mangyari, but you should always calculate every decision, every move na gagawin mo, na i-instruct mo, yung risk na tatanggapin mo, na tatanggapin mo na mangyari doon sa project mo. So, you will be able to calculate your risk to achieve your team's goal. So, number 2, the next one, how does accountability helps in leadership? Number 2 is that it will activate your listening skill. How will it activate your listening skill? Kapag may nangyaring mali sa project mo, usually, hindi mo malalaman kung bakit ito nangyari kung hindi mo kakausapin yung team member mo. So, you must have the time to listen to them. And as you do this, as you practice this, whenever a problem happens, it will actually give the confidence your team, it will actually give confidence sa team members mo na mag-open up sa'yo because they know that when they open up to you, you will help them solve the problem. And by helping them solving the problem, by giving them the confidence, it will allow them to boost their creativity in helping you to finish the work, in helping you to achieving your goal. And that's very important when you are a leader. You have to gain a beautiful relationship with your team, a beautiful and professional relationship with your team. And lastly, on the importance of being accountable. Actually, being accountable will influence your team members. So, when they see that you are a reliable leader who takes responsibility of your commitments, hindi imposible na hindi mo maimpluwensyahan yung team members mo. So, when it comes to them doing the decision of their own, which you have to let them, you have to allow them to do their decisions, ganun na rin sila ka-careful. So, bago pa dumating sa'yo, yung problem solving, nasala na by their end. It's very beautiful to see that your team actually looks up to you because you are an accountable leader. So, dun po nagtatapos ang mga puntos po, mga tips on being a leader. So, ulitin ko lang po. Ito po yung ating 3 tips to be an effective leader. Number 1 is you have to study, gain knowledge of your industry. The second one is you have to communicate properly. And the last one is you have to be accountable. I just want to share with you this quote. It says that great leaders don't set out to be a leader. They set out to make a difference. It's never about the role, always about the goal. So, thank you po sa pakikinig at God bless you all po and Merry Christmas po.